I've been talking to people walking here. We've been talking about next year, and I'm sitting there saying, I'm not going to be here.
Yo, 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 what's up, what's up, what's up, what's up? Y'all know who it is and what it is, what we doing here. It's WAMTalk Wednesdays. I'm your host, Walter Trotter to some, TrotWAM to many on Twitter, TrotWAM on Twitter. This is Who-Bangin Sports Talk. You know what I'm saying? The home of the Who-Bangin Lounge. This Who-Bangin Sports Talk, this WAMTalk Wednesdays. This is exactly what I come in here to do. Just break down the NBA. We don't have that much time. It's a lot of games. Games kick off in 2 hours. Let's hurry up and get the people what they need. All right, start off with the first game. We got a big questionable question mark tag on here. It's the Atlanta Hawks coming in at the Philadelphia 76ers. Right now, the line, I think consistency wise, is at minus 8.5 across the board. Total is at 214, 215, 215 and a half, 214 and a half, 215. Very interesting. This game question mark is Bogey. What's up with you, Daryl? Appreciate you, man, being the first one in here. Appreciate you, OG. I appreciate you, man. Yeah, man, you know, it's a big question mark on Bogey. When Bogey's in the lineup and Trae Young is out of the lineup, I did see a stat that showed that the Hawks are still at a plus 2.3 net rating when that happens. But if you don't get Bogey in this lineup, got the Philadelphia 76ers team, man, trying to go, seeding time right now. It's time to cook up. The playoffs is right around the corner. It's time to cook up. It's a big number right here, of course. Big number right here with the Philadelphia 76ers at minus 8.5. But honestly, I seen it at minus 8 when it opened up, if I'm not mistaken. I liked it at minus 8, minus 8.5. Same thing to me. So I still would think that I would lean there on the Philadelphia. I don't think there's so many games here. We don't have to make that much time here, but I'm looking here for Bogey to possibly not play. The late question mark shows me that he probably won't play. And that being said, the 8.5 might turn into 9, 10 at kickoff without that guy in the lineup. So, let's go ahead and move on to this next game. That's pretty much my thoughts there based off of, I don't really have any action here, but I would lean on the 76er side. Moving on here, I do have action here. I did tweet this out. This is one play of mine, one of my biggest play of the day. You can honestly say it's my play of the day as well, and it's fading the Orlando Magic going on the road to play the Cleveland Cavaliers. I mean, here, what can we say good about any of these two teams? Obviously, if you're looking to get a great offensive breakdown on the Cleveland Cavaliers, you're not going to get it from me today. But what I will say is that as far as the offensive talent around this team, it is there for the most part. The Orlando Magic without Cole Anthony showing off, his nice tricks that he's been, haven't been able to see that much, because he's been injured. That looks nice for Cole Anthony, and I'll definitely give that commendable. As far as Okiki, I think he is a great spot for Orlando as well. But other than that, man, that's pretty much it. They don't really have that many players there. Mo Bamba is good, but he's always injured, so I wouldn't be surprised. I'm saying they shut him down later on down the line, just to keep his health up right. Other than that, man, like I don't see this team going that far. They're trying to get right for the draft here. This is definitely a tanking team in Orlando Magic. They're terrible right now as far as the last 5 games. Last 5 games, as far as what they've been allowing the most points in the paint over the last 5 games. This team in the Cleveland Cavaliers, 52% of their points that comes in on a daily basis in the last 5 games have been coming in the paint. And now this Orlando Magic comes in town. They giving up the most in the paint. I believe that this is going to replicate in this game. I think you're going to see Darius Garland be able to penetrate this team, possibly go over the assist total, which has been skyrocketing. I was mentioning it on the Homie Ski show earlier. The Darius Garland assist has went from 6 to 7 last week to already at 9 now. So it's obviously been bet up tremendously, and people been cashing along with myself, been trying to hit that as much as I can. Right now, it being at 9 is a good number, to not hit it. You know what I'm saying? It's already we kind of lost a little bit of value there, in my opinion. But this is a team that I feel like he can't get double digit assists off of easily. So it being at 9 is kind of well deserving. That's another reason why I think the -3.5 is more of a good look here rather than hitting any props, because you're going to get this team to attack the paint, get that off, and along with this Orlando Magic team, you really don't have that much of an offensive threat outside of guys that's trying to cook up. Gary Harris as of late, I think he had the most points and 17 points in the last game for them. But that's what they're getting right there. They're not getting that much consistency all across the board. So I think you're going to get more of a consistent basis for the Cleveland Cavaliers today, and they could cover this number at the house. They should be able to pull this shit off. So this is probably my biggest bet of the day is the Cleveland Cavaliers. I'm just fading the Orlando Magic. I think we're going to get the Cleveland Cavaliers to just play a little bit better. They're not really looking to tank. They got a lot of the young players right now that you're trying to build off of. And who knows, they might have Bergenstaff next year as well. So I think they're going to continue to move that along there. Shout out to my guy, Marlon Z. He said he on the Hawks over today, bro. That's no syrup, no lean, my G, no lean. He said no syrup, my G, no lean. I feel you, bro. I feel you, man. Definitely agree with Marlon, man. Smash the like button if y'all on YouTube. On Periscope, hit those love buttons, whatever that shit does. I don't know. Hopefully it's in a good faith right there. Just subscribe the other day, man. We appreciate you, JT. We appreciate you, brother. That's all love, man. Maybe we could get you on the show, bro. Tell us about your experience. Get some real feedback. You know what I'm saying? Get some real feedback with you or something. That'd be love too, bro. Shout out to you. Shout out to JT. Just said he just subscribed. That's all love, bro. Make sure you guys subscribe. It's always content. Marlon goes on here daily. You see Dutch here from time to time as well. You see myself here from time to time, Boss as well. You're going to get us more consistent on a day-to-day basis when it's playoff time. When the MLB cooks up, we're going to have a little bit more looks there. For myself, we're going to be doing WAMTalk on MLB. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to JT anytime, bro. Yeah, we're going to have to have you on, bro. It's all love, but to go back into this game because we have a lot of games to break down here. So I'll just say I like the Cleveland Cavaliers -3.5. That's one of my biggest plays. I think you're seeing them at 4 right now. So the market is pushing it to the 4. I think the money is coming in on the Cleveland Cavaliers, but you can get some Magic money here as well. I could definitely see a case for the Magic. You just don't think that their defense is going to be able to sustain and their offense is not going to be as consistent as the Cleveland Cavaliers. They just got to attack the paint and keep them out of the paint. And I feel like they could do that. So going into this next game, the Charlotte Hornets against the Boston Celtics, it's a big number again. And this game, I'm not sure as far as any news other than Tatum is playing and he's starting in the game. I don't think we got any other news here. Along with Robert Williams. Robert Williams will be playing in this game as well. So they got Fournier starting, Robert Williams, Tatum, Jaylen Brown. This is what I think their best starting lineup will be for the Boston Celtics. This hasn't been their starting lineup yet. So this is going to be I believe this first time this 5 has been assembled for the starting lineup when Marcus Smart, Fournier, Tatum, Brown, and Robert Williams. It looks like a lot of defense here. What I would say, though, for the Hornets team, you're getting a lot of consistency based off of the players that they have right here. Rozier been playing very consistent. Miles Bridges been playing very consistent. PJ Walker, Devontae Graham, those guys have been, semi-consistent. But Devontae Graham has been speeding it up as of late. So I give him a little bit of credit there. But Miles Bridges has been on point. If you've been following, some of the stuff that he's been doing lately, his overs on his props totals have been money. I think his total right now is at 17.5. I took that on a parlay for sure, so I like that look for a single bet, but I didn't make that official. It's nothing now, not big enough for us to make official there, but I do like the Miles Bridges points, rebounds, and assists over 27.5, as well as the 17.5 for his points solo, just for points. So Miles Bridges is a look there for me, but for the most part, I'm gonna leave that alone. Other than that, that's the only way I will look on this game. As far as this, the side here, you're going to go Boston Celtics. Like I said, these guys haven't been assembled yet on the starting lineup. Boston Celtics look like they should cover and handle their business, but they've been embarrassed before. We've seen it. They haven't been able to cover some of these numbers, so I'll leave it alone as far as the side there. It just doesn't make sense for us to back this team again. We have a lot of game on this card here. It's a lot of game on this card, man. We got to attack it as such. You feel me? We got to attack it as such. So this Chicago Bulls team, though, They're going on the road to play the New York Knickerbockers. The Knickerbockers just got their streak snapped. We know how that is. We know how it is. When you get your streak snapped, you fucking with all these, you know what I'm saying, good-looking women, let's just say that, or good-looking man for the ladies that's out there. Are you dealing with, this nice job that's giving you all this X amount of money? And as soon as that shit cut off and you get back to something that's even similar to that, you enjoy and you cherish it even more, right? I think the Knicks is going to see that streak as they were on and try to cherish it more and try to continue to build on top of that. So I think they're going to continue to try to win, continue to try to ball out. Now, this line did open up weird as hell. A lot of the money coming in on the Bulls for no damn reason, because Zach LaVine is not playing in this game. So there's no reason for them to have any money on this game, to be honest. Like, the Bulls been playing trash since the trade, since Vucevic has been added to the team. Along with Daniel Theis, he's been playing well, but I feel like the chemistry hasn't been there. Obviously, there's no practices. This type of big construct type of trade going on for your team. Now you guys have to find a new identity mid-season. It's very tough to do. So you're obviously seeing that being the case for the Chicago Bulls. But that being said, for the money to get, and you see this team in the Knicks that's playing really well, and the money to come in on the Knicks, the line hold, doesn't move at all, shows me like, man, there's some slick shit going on. But my homie said it earlier today. Shout out to Ski as well, bro. He said it earlier today that the early money don't really mean nothing. It's about the late action money. I could see this line here for the New York Knicks to get bet up like crazy. I could see this getting bet up crazy. And that being said, I think the Knicks are live today. I think the first half is a live play. I did want to make this official with the Knicks -2 in the first half. And I'm trying to see if I could get that here. That makes sense to me, man. Like, I already have some official plays. We only went over one so far, but the other two we haven't went over yet. I like the Knicks first half. I think my book is giving me at 2.5. I'm gonna try to look and shop around for that. But other than that, I'm gonna stay away from it as far as locking it in. This next game here is dear to my heart. Hopefully we could get a win here. I'm not gonna be a fan. I'm gonna be a stan at this point. It's the Los Angeles Lakers on the road against the Washington Wizards. Lakers opened up as a +3 underdog on the road against, -3. I'm sorry, -3 favorite for the as far as a roll here on the road against this Washington Wizards team that's playing really good defense. I've been seeing these last 10 games. Probably been slipping lately, but they've been playing pretty good defense lately, playing great offensively. Now, this total, though, is got bet up. It opened up at 223. Right now, it's at 229. Got bet all the way up to 229. That's very interesting here. I think that favors the Washington Wizards. They like to go up a little bit more fast tempo. I think the Washington Wizards are live. I like them at +3. I had them in the parlay last night on some sneaky shit. I did do that. +3 Wizards. I love my Lakers. You know what I mean? I love my Lakers, but I just don't think that's a good look for them tonight. I think the Lakers money line, though, is play. If you're going to take them, for sure, take a money line. They might be on some weird shit. Win by 1 point. You get the -2, get the -1.5. Hit the money line if you like any of these sides here on this game. But I'm going to stay off of making this official bet. I'm going to leave it alone. I just thought that the Washington Wizards going to play a little bit tougher than I anticipated. The line is very interesting, though. Seeing it at -1.5 for the Lakers kind of shows me that a lot of people agree with me with the Washington Wizards, but I kind of don't like that. That makes me think that the Lakers are going to win and knock it down. So I'm going to leave it alone. I don't like this game there. The next game I actually really do, and the line is moving against me as well. I like this game. It's the Miami Heat at the house against the San Antonio Spurs. San Antonio Spurs, let's look at their injury report here. I believe they do have some late injury here that we got to speak on here. And my apologies for not bringing up any interest here. Yes, we got Derek White ruled out. Ain't that about a tough? That's tough to overcome, in my opinion. Lonnie Walker is definitely a good guy coming off the bench, but not for starter guys like Derek White is kind of big, strong. You need a guy like this against this Miami Heat team. I wanted to take the San Antonio Spurs here on the money line. I just believe that the Spurs on the road as a dog, that's the spot you want them this year. I believe they're 20-8 on the road as a team. 28 against the spread. I'm sorry, 20-8 against the spread. And as far as being on the as a dog on the road, let me double check. Let me pull this back up, guys. My apologies. I believe it's like 12-4. I believe it's 12-4 as a road dog this year for San Antonio Spurs. Neither here nor there, but the reason why it is here, but the only reason why I bring this up is a shout out to you, Johnny, man. Appreciate you, bro. Shout out to you, man. The only reason why I bring this up though is San Antonio Spurs, man. There's just a sneaky spot for them to win. This is a sneaky ass spot for them to win, man. They haven't been playing bad, honestly. They haven't been playing bad as far as this team. Looking at them over the last 5 games, they haven't been winning. Let's start there. They haven't been winning, but for the most part, they haven't been playing that bad. You know what I'm saying? They haven't been playing that bad. As far as this San Antonio Spurs team, my apologies there. They have been winning. My apologies. They won 4 of their last 5 games. So I say that wrong. My apologies. They have been winning. I'm thinking of something else. My apologies. They won 4 of their last 5 games, but their net rating, that's what I want to bring up here. Their net rating is in the top 13 percentile, but it's plus 2.8. That's similar to what I would think they'll do on the road. So as they've been playing late, I think they're going to continue to play balanced basketball. They can still pull this off against this team in the Miami Heat that's kind of been with the emotions this year. I don't think this Miami Heat team is a team that we're going to be backing long term. I think we're going to find out early that, look, this team is kind of where they are. They're going to have a terrible seeding compared to what they have shown right now. I believe right now they're let me double check because I believe that their seeding is the reasons why I believe that they're. Let me double check here. My apologies, you guys. So yes, so Miami Heat right now, they're under the Hawks, under the Celtics. They're at the 7th seed. They're in the play-in right now. They could slip out. They're only about a game and a half. It looks like about a game and a half in front of the Hornets. Hornets getting back, LaMelo Ball. They're going to make a push. I believe the Pacers are going to make a push as well. I mean, I don't want to say that the Pacers are going to make a push. I kind of just think they're going to make a push. But that being said, I think the Miami Heat may be deeper in the play-in than we think. As far as the 7th spot, they might be at the 8th spot, getting caught up by the Hornets here. So that's going to be what I'm saying here as far as this game, as far as the San Antonio Spurs Miami Heat game. Obviously, they should win this game, of course. Especially with the injury report here, seeing that Derek White is going to be out for the San Antonio Spurs. But again, I wouldn't be surprised if Keldon Johnson have a great game. They get the tall Luka have a great game. DeJounte Murray, him having a great game is kind of inevitable in my opinion. So I would look for, if this team has a great game, it's going to be based off of what DeJounte Murray does. So I think he's going to have a great game. That being said, that I would probably look at his props though. But other than that, that's the only look here on my spot here for this game. Other than that, let's go and let's move forward. Move right along. It's another great game here. It's the New Orleans Pelicans against the Denver Nuggets. Definitely have a big syrup spot here for my guy Moreland. I'm sipping that lean, bro. I'm leaning the first quarter Nuggets, of course. I like this play. This is probably a good spot here for him to knock this down. But I'm not pulling it, though. And the reason why I want to tell you guys is that I believe that this San Antonio – not San Antonio Spurs, I'm sorry. The New Orleans Pelicans, they're definitely one of the they match up well against the Denver Nuggets better than any other team in the league, in my opinion, because as far as what Zion brings, it's different from what Anthony Davis brings. I believe – LeBron and AD, you put them at a different tier. Like, obviously, they can't – no one can match up to them, maybe other than Brooklyn. But Brooklyn has to be healthy and clicking on all cylinders and, doing some other crazy shit on defense. They got to do a lot of stuff to beat the Lakers, in my opinion. So you kind of know where I'm going there. But other than that, the next team is the New Orleans Pelicans because they have Zion. They have Brandon Ingram. Brandon Ingram hasn't been playing well, though. Damn near you could say Bledsoe's been playing better than fucking Brandon Ingram, and that's definitely probably me talking crazy, but he haven't been playing really good. Other than that, I'll say this, though. I'll say this. The New Orleans Pelicans, they fear me early. The reason why I'm not going to pull the trigger here, and I haven't pulled the trigger on this Denver first quarter, but I would think that the Denver first quarter is live. They may fuck off and trick this off later on, but I think the Denver first quarter may be live. I think Jokic just catch people off guard, and the team plays well, but so many injuries here for Denver Nuggets, kind of hard to back them in anticipating that to happen. But they have been cashing lately, so that's the reason why I lean there. But other than that, that's pretty much it for there. Other than that, let's go into the next game. Keep going on. Moving right along. This game, I got big action here. It's the Memphis Grizzlies against the Portland Trail Blazers. I did pull on the Grizzlies -1.5. This team's played recently. I had the Grizzlies last time, and they cashed. Obviously, the Portland Trail Blazers are coming off of a good win. They're coming off a much-needed win here. They did what they had to do lately. As of late, they wasn't doing what they had to do, but they did do what they had to do on the road against the Pacers team. That didn't have, a lot of their better players, but they did make that happen. They got that done. But now they go ahead and play on the road against the Grizzlies, who just beat them and beat them pretty convincingly, in my opinion. As far as like owning the court, just being man muscle, like, not like man shit, whatever the fuck that I mean, but just basically having like a strength battle between the big men down low. And a lot of that was Valanciunas. Valanciunas balled the hell out, did his thing, dropped 21 points, 10 rebounds, made Nurkic, do what he did, but he had 19 rebounds. Nurkic balled the hell out as well, but he only had 19 rebounds, just a slight 19 rebounds. But it didn't look like that he had those 19 rebounds. I'll tell you that, because he got punked a lot of those moments down low, and Valanciunas did what he could. But now here we have a little bit more help in this team. They got Jared Jackson Jr. playing again, Triple J playing again. He'll be playing in this game. This will be his first game playing alongside Valanciunas. Definitely think it's going to be a great matchup for them guys to own the boards. Those 19 rebounds that, honestly, I didn't even see those from Nurkic when I watched the game. I watched it full. Didn't even think he had 19 rebounds. It was crazy. But goddamn, it was the lightest 19 rebounds you've seen from anyone. That was crazy as hell. But go back into the game. The reason why I like the Memphis Grizzlies, I just think that they're going to be stronger at every position other than point guard. I think you're going to get a little bit better off from Dame. Dame is going to start to emerge somehow, carry this team on his back. Dame time will erupt, but not in this game. I don't think it's going to happen. I think the -1.5 is what I got last time. Right now, you're getting that -1, so there's a little bit of money coming in on the Blazers. But other than that, I don't think that that's going to, affect this game long term here. You got to still get these guys to shoot better. These guys haven't been shooting good as far as CJ, as far as Dame, and as far as Norman Powell. These guys haven't been shooting good from three. They're hitting around 34% as a collective unit. Not good at all, in my opinion. So you got to get them at 40% to make something happen in this league, bro. You get it at 40, that's right. Until then, you're not going to get it. So I think this team in the Memphis Grizzlies, it's going to be grind city tonight, playing tough. They need to win every game. This is a seeding game right here. So these guys are very close in the seeding. Whoever slips up first is going to be the one that's going to take control of this playoff push. And I think you're going to see that from the Memphis Grizzlies playing at full strength finally, getting this shit done. I like the Grizzlies today. I took them at -1.5. That's definitely one of my another one of my favorite looks. I still like the Cavs better off, because the better off to fade the weak team here than going against a team that's firing for more, that has more motivation than the Blazers. But again, I think the better team is the Grizzlies, so that's the reason why I like the Grizzlies. Next game, I do have a play-in as well. Let's go straight into it. It's the Los Angeles Clippers against the Phoenix Suns. I'm going to tell you straight up, I like the Aiden prop again. I did cash that the last time. The last time these guys played, they played the New York Knicks. It's kind of slow starting for him, is getting the rebounds. And the Knicks gave up the most center rebounds over the last 5 games. This team is totally opposite for the Clippers. I'm not going to lie to you. They don't give up that many rebounds for centers. They play a lot of centers that shoot threes, though. They give a lot of threes from centers, like 41% from three for centers. I think that's going to be him for feasting for the points. I think that's one of the freshest looks as well for my guy Dutch. Shout out to Dutch. As far as I've seen that, as far as one of his plays as well for Ayton, plus 14.5, if I'm not mistaken. I'm taking the rebounds over 10.5. It's at plus 110. I believe that got a little bit worse, if I'm not mistaken. Let me see what we're giving it out now. Let's give it out. Yeah, you can still get it at plus 102. Plus 102 over 10.5 rebounds for DeAndre Ayton. I think that's a good look. He had 13 rebounds over the last 2 games. Continue to look like the anchor as far as the defense. It's easier for him to get those rebounds. On defensive rebounds, he's pretty much the only guy that's going down there to get them. So he doesn't have to fight for that many. Like guards. There's no Russell Westbrook trying to go out there and try to get the rebounds from his ass. So he's good there. He's going to get those rebounds. And as far as the offensive boards, that's what we're looking in for. Shout out to the DJ Big Boss up in here. Adrian, what's up with you? What's up with you right there? That made it come up like it was DJ Big Boss doppelganger right there. What up? What up? I'm like, damn, what up? What up? What up? What up, though? What up? What's up with both of y'all? I appreciate y'all, man. Shout out to Johnny as well, man. We keep this shit going. Again, DeAndre Ayton got 13 rebounds over his last 2 times. We did give out the play last time he got 13 rebounds against the Knicks. I think it's going to be similar here against the Clippers. They're going to be able to get him down there. He got to fight over Zubac. Light work right there. And then when Zubac is out of the floor, he had to fight over other little smaller guards. So he got the height advantage there. As far as Zubac, I think he got the limper advantage there. He's going to be able to get around them. If you play 2K, he got that Hall of Fame worm right there. You feel me? And he's doing this thing there. As far as what's up with you, bro? He said, did you get the RJ points over 17.5? Did I get to that? No, I didn't get to the RJ points. But you know what? RJ's been balling the hell out, bro. Like, that's another reason why the Knicks been playing well. You're getting the emergence from RJ. RJ's been balling hell, looking like a great Batman to the Superman of Randall, because they get that 1-2 punch there. I think RJ points is a play. 17.5 is pretty tough, though. I say that, though, bro. Akbar, that's pretty tough. 17.5 is pretty tough, but I can see him getting a dub. Matter of fact, let me pull up his last few here as far as in the team last few, just to give you a little bit of a little time right there. I appreciate you, bro, for tuning in right there and asking that question. That's a good question right there. I appreciate that. As far as what they giving up on a guard position here over the last 5 games, that would help us out a little bit. You know what I'm saying? As far as points. So the last 5 games, the last 5 teams were here, and the Knicks. The thing is, though, as well for this team, it's like the Bulls aren't that damn nice. The Bulls aren't that fucking nice. 17.5 points should be straight. You feel what I'm saying? That should be straight right there. Believe it or not, though, the Chicago Bulls, they only allow guards to have 48 points, and that's on the average there. And that's going for considering that it's 2 guards that's out there. About 48.5 points. And over the last 5 games, he shoots a lot of threes, though. So you're probably better off getting a 3 prop there as well. So a lot of these guys, like a play that I got later on that I'm leaning here as well is the Joe Ingles prop. A lot of those guys are out. His 3 prop is at 4. So 3.5. So him going over 3.5 is like minus 127 or minus 120, some shit like that. That makes sense because all he shoot is threes. Like all these guys, all they shoot is threes, bro. So it makes sense, bro, to go over those threes totals as well. So shout out to y'all, man, being able to find y'all edges through these weird ass times, man. We got guys going out. We got to rely on them to have points for the whole team. They've been out and have been fucking up our covers a lot of these times. They're fucking up my covers, for example. But, you know, find these player props from the homies, man. They've been putting me on the player props, and, you know, we've all been trying to help each other there. That shit is love right there. So I got Aiden over 10.5. I got Memphis Grizzlies minus 1.5, and I got the Cavs minus 3.5. And I'm definitely leaning. I mean, this one might be a play for sure. Is the Knicks -2. I'm trying to get the Knicks -2 on the first half. That might be the play that I add on there as well. Because I've bet it already. You know what I'm saying? It's just about me making it official. You feel me? And that one right there, I don't think we could get it at -2. I think you're only getting -2.5. I might leave that one off though. So I might leave that one off, but I'm leaning there, big strong lean there. Other than that, man, we do got that last game I was just mentioning here with Utah Jazz and the Sacramento Kings. I did take a stab at the Joe Ingles over 3.5 prop. I definitely did that. I could definitely tell you guys that, but I'll definitely pull that one off. Other than that, I wouldn't take this team as any type of guys that they're going to or anything that they're going to be able to cover this 9 points. Like they got 9, 8.5 around. That's a lot of points. It's kind of ridiculous, honestly. You know what I'm saying? Like it's kind of ridiculous if you think about what these teams are been able to do lately. 9, 8.5 points. You can get 8.5 at bookmaker, I think. That shit is just nah. Or Bet365 as well. So my East Coast people out there in New Jersey, y'all can still get that. You know what I'm saying? Bet365. Shout out to y'all. I'm jealous there. I actually got money in my account waiting for me. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to hit out there my damn self. You feel me? But other than that, though, shout out to my guy. He said Reggie Bullock get the prop guys 12 points. He get 12 points. Come on, bro. I like that too. What have Reggie Bullock been able to do lately, though? So again, they have only given guards about 48.8, and that's guards off the bench, everything. So they're ranked 8th in the last five games as far as opposing guards points per game. So they're holding opponents to the 8th best as far as guards, and that's the Bulls that we're talking about, right? Because we're talking about the Reggie Bullock. I actually had his stats up. That's funny. That's funny. So so he shoot all the threes. All he shoots is threes. What can you get as far as his threes, though? I mean, he had 17 points last game against the Suns. He had 16 points against the Raptors, 18 points against the Hawks. So he definitely could get there. But why not go for the threes, though? He shot 8 threes last game, 7 threes the game before, 11 threes the game before, 12 the game before that. He's shooting, he can at least get 3 threes guaranteed. So if you could get him at 4.5 over the threes, you could probably get some plus money there. That's kind of where I like to look in some of these guys that you're relying on them to shoot threes. He can get 4 threes off. He's shown that over the last 4 games. So that's very interesting there. But 12 points is crazy. 12 points is crazy. I think you can get that for sure. I think you can get 4 threes, bro. So for sure you can get 12 points. You know what I'm saying? Off top. But other than that, man, that's kind of where I want to end this show off it, man. I appreciate y'all for tuning in. Everybody that's been out there on the chat, out there on Twitter, make sure you guys retweet the show, whatever you guys can do. Appreciate the support, all love. My grandfather did pass, man. I appreciate everybody reaching out to me as well. Walter Trotter, the senior, you did, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to him. Long live life, you know what I'm saying? We got to definitely cherish the time that we got. And from that being said, man, I appreciate all the time that you guys been giving for me. So I appreciate y'all. You know what I'm saying? Thank y'all for tuning in and everything. You know what I'm saying? It's been TrotWAM, WAMTalk Wednesdays. Y'all got any questions, hit me up on my Twitter. You feel me? TrotWAM.